Good morning, everyone. Chill Girl Chrissy here, Alderman in Ward 6, your Chill and Heal host, here to fuel your mind, body, and soul with goodness, share great tips, and let's just have a great day chilling in Manchester.
Absolutely.
And I'm here with my good friend Eric Canales from Province Mortgage. Oh, and that is, my nails were done by Caitlin, I think. And this is how you can reach out to Eric. And Eric, so we became friends because you just popped into Chill.
I did.
You did, and you're a Manchester guy.
Yes.
Can you share a little bit about who you are? Because you were actually born in Puerto Rico.
Born in Puerto Rico. So a little bit about me, but before any of that, just wanted to go ahead and say thank you so much, Chrissy, for allowing me to be here in your show. It is a blessing, honestly, to be here. And I'm happy to just see another Manchester local native just doing big things in the city of Manchester for the people, the community, and obviously the business, right? You know, the hair's looking great, right?
Hair's looking great. Sharing.
But obviously, it's all about small businesses, and we know that, especially in Manchester. But absolutely. So I moved up to Manchester back in 2012. You know, family bought houses here, and so I decided to move up here. And Manchester has been my home for my family and I. And I decided to stop by, you know, letting people know that I'm here. I'm just another loan officer. I used to work at St. Mary's Bank here, and I decided to branch off on myself in the mortgage business. And stopped by your business.
Yes.
And you were outside, and you were super nice. And I appreciated that very much.
Yeah.
And you could have said no, but you were like, yeah, no, that's awesome.
Come on
And
in.
so it kind of worked out. I couldn't do my hair, obviously. I don't have enough hair to do my hair.
Well, whoever does your hair, they do a great job.
promotion.
Yeah. Who does your hair?
My brother cut my hair, but I have a local barber shop here that does it. His name is Elvis.
Can you share that name?
Absolutely. His name is Elvis. He cuts my hair. He is, I believe, on Lincoln Street right now.
Okay. So he does a great job.
He does a fantastic
And I love
job.
to promote other small businesses because there's plenty of business to go around, and it's finding those right people that you connect with and your style. And you know, it's kind of like a restaurant. Like what kind of food do you want? What kind of ambiance do you want? And then you find your places to go and to like stop into different places.
Wow.
So, small business.
Yeah.
Backbone of America.
Absolutely. I do like Raising Cane's, though. I can't wait for that to
Oh,
open. I must
so
say.
I've never been.
Neither have I. I see
Just
them
heard all
everywhere.
about it.
I hear nothing but great things about Raising Cane, so I can't wait to give it a shot. So
I think it's coming soon.
January, they say January. Raising Cane should, you know, sponsor today's video for all the promotion they're getting from us, right?
Exactly.
So yeah.
Oh my God. So you came to Manchester.
I did.
In 2012, but you were born in Puerto Rico.
Born in Puerto Rico. Moved to Lawrence, Massachusetts. Was there.
Okay.
And
when did you come to the States?
I came to States.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, Massachusetts a few times. And then once I turned 16, 17, I did my senior year in Lawrence, Massachusetts. And graduated high school, stayed in the area of Lawrence, worked, went to school down in Boston, finished, and then I decided to move up here where I finished at Southern New Hampshire University, which is, you know, fairly close here in Manchester. And been here since. And wonderful people here.
And you have an amazing family.
Amazing family.
Amazing wife. And
Yes.
how many children?
I have 6 children.
6 children.
6 children. With
Blessings,
another one on the way.
blessings.
I got a number 7 on the way.
Oh,
February.
congratulations.
Our last one. It's a baby girl. So
Oh.
we're excited. We don't have a name, so hopefully one of the viewers will be able to give us a recommendation. I need one more name.
Oh my
You know,
gosh.
as you can see, we're tapped out with names.
That's so beautiful.
Well, my wife doesn't want me to name the baby Erica, so we're just looking for new suggestions.
Erica's so pretty, though.
I know. I keep telling her the same thing.
Oh.
But absolutely wonderful wife.
And when is she due?
February.
February.
Yeah.
So a winter baby.
Yeah. And shout out to CMC, the Mom's Place. They're great. You know,
Oh,
they've
yeah.
delivered all of our children there. We love them.
that's
The ladies
the
there are
best.
great. And the doctors are fantastic. The Elliott's great too, but the
Yeah.
CMC will always have a place in my heart for
And
everything they do.
And I had my 2 girls, which are 29 and 23, both at Elliott, which I had an amazing experience there. But I've always heard that the Mom's Place is just amazing.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like to have to bring our children into this world and great care,
Yeah.
like amazing NIC units, Mom's Place, the whole 9 yards. It's just It's wonderful. And we need to support our healthcare providers.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
And they do a great job here. You can see that they're all about the family, right? And they take you as you are, and they help you to get there. They even train you how to hold a baby when you're there in the hospital. You don't know what you're doing. You know, I remember you're home, you have the baby's crying. What do you do? Just call us. We'll help you out. And, you know, I remember those days. So that's where we are.
So good. That's so good. Oh my gosh. So let's talk a little bit about, you know, your business and the fact that you speak Spanish. And I reached out to you. I knew I have my property, so I didn't need a mortgage yet, you know. But you know, I'm like, you speak Spanish. I knew I could trust him. You're already helping me in so many different ways because even though I'm Spanish and Mexican and French, I don't speak Spanish. Like I didn't grow up in a Spanish home,
Right.
but we're all blessed with amazing parents. Well, you know, we hope that we're blessed with amazing parents, you know, but I didn't grow up in a culture.
Right.
And I think that's what I missed is I don't know. There's something about Spanish homes, the traditions. You know, even though I have different traditions, I missed out a little bit.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So, and I don't speak Spanish, but maybe one day I'll start learning. But you were able to help me,
Yeah, absolutely.
and you know you have a wealth of knowledge in the mortgage industry with real estate. Can you share a little bit about you're just not just a mortgage guy, because I didn't call you for a mortgage. I called, hey, can you look over something? Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
like you are
yeah.
definitely you just want to help people.
Absolutely, that's what
And
it's all
then
about.
guide people and share so that people can make good choices. But for me, I want to do business with people that I trust.
Absolutely, that's what
And
it's
that
all
give
about.
good information.
And the good thing about, you're right, it's not just about a mortgage, right?
Yeah.
The mortgage is just the service that's provided, but behind all, the mortgage, the interest rates, the houses, the sale, the purchase and sales agreements, it's that connection, right?
Yeah.
We need to work with people that we trust that can get to know us. Because, when you have somebody looking at your credit report and your financials, your liabilities and everything, you want someone not to judge you, but to be
Yeah.
there to hold your hand along the way.
Yeah.
So you can get where you need to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, I felt that connection, obviously meeting you and everything, but my full purpose in the mortgage business is not just to, for the financial part of it. That's always, we all have to work to put food on our tables.
Yeah.
But the
To
primary
feed our
goal,
families,
absolutely.
take care of our families, because to me that's the priority. And we chose family.
Yeah.
When we started voting, when we stand up and we hear our voices, we're like, hey, we need to take care of our families.
Yes.
America first. Take care of people, but we need to take care of our own personal responsibilities. But for you, I can tell it's not about the money.
No, never that.
And that's what I felt. So,
yeah,
but
no.
share. Can you?
Yeah. The primary focus is always about, I grew up on, your typical, Section 8 housing and all that. And I was blessed to be around mentors and peers that, believed in me and said, hey, you can do more. You can do better. And somebody went ahead and, wrapped their hands around me and their wings and said, we can help you get there. And so I appreciated that. They invested so much time and effort in me. And so I try to give really right back because it's something that there's not a price to it. And so my primary focus is to help people get there, build generational wealth, and, look back and say, look, I was unsure at the point of buying this home, but look, I bought this home. Now I'm helping my sons with this. And it's an investment that, it's for a lifetime, right? And that's my purpose when it comes to the mortgage business. It's not just to make that sale or that, write that loan. It's just to help people to get where they need to be in the future, to help their family, grow. And it helps out the community. You have more homeowners in this community.
Yeah.
Apartments are great, but when you have homeowners, young people, 23, 24, 25, owning homes, there's nothing like that. Nothing like that. Building a family.
And a sense of pride.
Yes.
Like you worked hard, you put money down, you followed these steps. And I know that there's other mortgage people out there that are, that are helping people. For me, I'm like, you know, I go back to Klaus Schwab. You will own nothing and you will be happy.
Yeah.
That's what they say. You will own nothing and be happy. And no. If you own something, there's this sense of pride and you
Correct.
take better care of it. When it's just given to you, you don't really take care of
Right.
it. And it's like feeding, you know, to me, I'm like, you're lifting people up, helping them because they've given to you and mentored you. It's a beautiful process. What was the phrase that someone said this morning? You can teach, what is it, the fish? You can teach someone to,
You can give somebody a fish, or you can teach them how to fish, and they'll never, they'll never, I guess they'll never be hungry ever again.
Yes.
They can learn it, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. But, you know, think about it, right? You know, you got all these people, you know, they want to, you know, these parents want to put their kids through school, right? Sometimes.
Which is so expensive.
Yeah, sometimes a 9 to 5 is just not enough, right? But you purchase a home, and you have a home, and you have it for several years. The rates go down. That's the hopeful. And then the rates go down, then you can tap into that equity, and you can fund it. You don't have to take out a loan. You don't have to go into debt, max out credit cards just to put your kids through school. And, you know, I worked at Southern New Hampshire University for many years, and I worked in the financial aid office. And I'd see the parents, they struggle because their kids really, really wanted to be there. And it's sad because, you know, the bills are not $5,000. They're not 10. They're, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 a year.
Out of control.
Out of control. And in some cases, it's sad to say, but some of them don't finish, you know.
Because it costs too much.
It costs too much. And then they can't afford it, you know, and it's hard on the parents to do that. And now that they're in debt, sometimes they have to sell their homes. And we don't want that, right? We can prevent that by helping these young people, you know, go to a trade school, right?
Yes, trade.
Trade school.
I love my
I'm
trade.
a big proponent of trade schools.
Yes.
We need them. We need more plumbers, electricians.
Yes,
you know?
we need them.
We need them. So there's just so much opportunity, you know, in the mortgage world and the community world, and so much that we can do here. And it's great to see that there's a lot of promise, and a lot of things are, you know, moving and shaking here in Manchester. So that's pretty good.
Which is really, really good.
Absolutely.
So what, you know, people have been like, oh, the prices are too expensive, rates are high. How do you help people not live in fear? Because do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like fear not.
Yeah.
Like, and give people hope and reality because you have assistant programs.
Yes.
And, you know, so it's not just a roadblock.
Right.
You can guide people.
Yes, absolutely. You know, where I work is, and a lot of people that I work with, from the realtors to the sellers, the listing agent, and me as a loan officer, I'm a hand-holding system. You know, I'm here with you all the time, all the way from start to finish. But in this type of business and this type of situation, you know, there's always a way to buy a home. It's never a no. It could be a not right now, but
I love
it's
that.
never a no.
I always like to say yes.
Yes, there's always an opportunity in a way. Sometimes people are ready, but they're not content. You know, people need to get away from house hunters. That's not real. That's a show, right? But
We're about reality.
We're about reality here in Manchester. You know,
Reality check.
there's tons of properties. There's tons of seller credits. There's great assistance programs in New Hampshire. You know, I mean, and I got to give a shout out to New Hampshire Housing. New Hampshire Housing is a fantastic program. I use them quite frequently. They have fantastic rates. Cash assistance programs for $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. And if you're a first-time home buyer, first generation, you can get another $15,000, $10,000. So you can get up to $25,000 in grant funds to buy a home.
Wow.
You know? And so you can buy a condo with that money. You can buy a single-family home in the whole state of New Hampshire. So it's just, you know, being content, you know, where you are and looking forward where you can be. You know, just getting your foot in the door on that first home, right? And we have all that. And the great news, Chrissy, you don't have to do anything for it, right? Obviously, sometimes we ask that you take a home buyer's course, which is great. But for the most part, you don't have to do anything. That's what the loan officer is for, is to service you, to be there for you, to get you where you need to be. And, you know, some people are like, oh, the rates are too high. You hear that.
Yes,
oh, the
yes.
prices are too high. Man, I've seen condos here downtown for under $300,000 with $12,000, $13,000 seller credits. People with no money buying homes.
Wow.
Homes for $325,000, 3-bedroom, 1-bath homes that I've been a part of. I've seen some great stuff here, and just this past year alone. And so people say, oh, it can't be done. There's no way. There's always a way.
I love that.
You have to be content and understand that sometimes there's not a lot of options, but you just never know. That house right there may be the house for you. So we just got to be content and see where the path leads, right? But there's tons of programs, great cash assistance, little to no money down. There's great realtors in the area. New Hampshire Housing's down the street. You have to make so much money not to qualify. I mean, I have yet to meet someone that doesn't qualify for any of these programs. Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
I think the medium income limit has to be over $140,000. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So there's tons of promise.
So that's amazing. So, Brendan, can we put his card back up there? So the best way to reach you is directly.
Yeah, call me directly. My cell phone is always fast. You can reach me. You don't reach an assistant.
Yeah.
You don't reach a hotline. You reach me directly. I'm right local out of Manchester here in New Hampshire. My phone number is 802-952-8800. People always ask, you're in Manchester. Why is your phone number in 802 area code Vermont? Simple story. I was a broke college student, and it used to cost $36 to change your phone number. I don't even remember those days. And so I took the freest way out, which was they spin your number, and I got 802. But it sounds like a regular 800 number. So
It does.
But I'm local. I am local. I live here. I shop at Market Basket, Hannaford, and all these, because today you have to shop everywhere.
Yes, to make ends meet.
To make ends meet, you got to shop here.
there.
You have to shop everywhere. I'm local. I'm everywhere. I go to the same local credit union and banks. Everybody goes. I'm not this mystery guy. You'll see me. You'll see me everywhere.
I saw him voting.
He sees me voting.
Ward 6.
With the kids. You won't miss it. I'm the one with all the kids. You're like, is that a school bus? No, it's my kids. At the playgrounds.
Awesome.
But fantastic.
It's
I love it.
so great.
One thing about New Hampshire that I love is the people are great.
Oh, I totally agree.
The people
Good
are great.
people.
So much promise, and there's so much great hope, and so much, you can see the unity in this city. There's like this great vibes and energy going on, and so we just got to keep it going and do our part, just like you're doing your part at the spa, and I'm doing my part in the mortgage business. We come together and unify and bring everybody together. And that's what it's all about.
Positivity, kindness.
It's key. It's key.
Transparency.
Absolutely.
Accountability too. The whole
Absolutely.
9 yards. A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. It always helps. It's the secret recipe, right?
Yes.
The secret recipe. So
And sprinkle a lot of kindness on it.
we need more kindness.
More kindness. So I do want to jump into my friend Dan Mowry, Ward 6. Do you know Dan Mowry?
I don't.
Okay, so Dan Mowry is like the mayor of Ward 6.
Okay.
He's the it guy. He shows up for everything. He has the block parties. Actually, there's a special Christmas block party at St. Pius Church, December 8th. I'm just finding out about it. I'll get those times. So you guys, you will have to come.
Oh,
You and your whole family. It'll be amazing. It's just, he brings our community together. I've never seen anything like it. It's a whole Ave community getting together, and they look out for each other. It's like the neighborhood it's just like the best neighborhood.
Right.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely.
It's really, really, it's just brings so much joy. Everyone's connecting instead of ignoring each other and, oh, that's not my problem. It's like they problem solve, they're there for each other, and they bring a lot of joy to Manchester. So Daniel Mowry has the Holt Ave Community Training, and he has a CPR training November 16th from 10 to 12 right up there. And this is this Saturday. So if anyone wants to go, you can just reach out to him or at Holt Ave Community Training. Saving lives really, really matters.
It does.
And it's really important to feel comfortable. If something goes wrong. I took it a while back, CPR training, and I'm sure it's like getting back on a bike, you just know. But realistically, you should retrain every once in a while. So I can't show up this Saturday, but I will definitely be there. And he's right across the street from Goldenrod, which has the best chicken tenders and ice cream. We're blessed in Ward 6.
I'm supposed to be on a diet, but I'm not going to say that I am. I know my wife's going to be watching, so I'm going to stay reserved. No comment on that.
Oh
They
my
taste
God.
good, though. They taste good.
Taste so good.
They
Taste
taste
so
good.
good.
It's the time of
Life
the
in
year.
moderation, right?
In moderation,
Life in
correct.
moderation. What I was going to say. So, any advice for anyone to give you a
Yes.
call?
Yeah,
To not be in fear with the housing prices
Right.
or obstacles. It's just about knowledging up
Absolutely.
and finding out what your options are, which is such a blessing because, I mean, sometimes we just don't know. I mean, I'm not an expert in certain things, and I'm like, you know what? You go to the experts and you find people that you trust, and then you learn.
Yeah.
And then you make a good decision for you and your family.
Absolutely. My advice would be for people is to keep it local. Keep it local because we're your
Yes.
best interests at heart. You know, there's always, you got all these companies and the, you know, applications, you know, some in Ohio, California. We can do this for you, but they don't know the market. They don't know the people around the area. You know, keep the listing agents here. You know, keep the realtors local because we have your best interests at heart, right?
Yep.
And we want to see you succeed. We want to be able to, you know, on Union Street, you know, put somebody from the area on Union Street that can grow and build their family there. Keep our resources, keep people working at the local stores and everything. But that's what it's all about. But don't be afraid. You know, if you want to buy a house and you just have questions, you know, you don't. No one needs to run your credit for that. But you want to just have somebody just take a look at it and say, hey, what do I need? What do you expect me to be? What are the 3 main things that I need to get there? Or how much do I need to be here? How much I need to be making? That's what we're here for. We're just advisors, right?
Yeah, with no judgment. I
with
love
no
that.
judgment
'cause
at all.
No
It's-
judgment zone. I love
no
that.
judgment zone at all whatsoever. I mean, I had somebody not too long ago, you know, a 621 credit score. Only a couple $1,000 down. Had a straight, you know, great job, you know, doesn't make much money, and she was able to buy a house, right?
Amazing.
So there's something for everybody. But we got to be patient, like anything else. You know, there's not a lot of inventory, but there is inventory. But you have to start somewhere. You know, New Year's coming. Pick up the phone, give me a call, and say, hey, you know, saw you, heard about it. What do I need to know? No one needs to run your credit. But what do I need to know? What do I need to do? Just help me get there. And that's what I'm all about. 5-10 minutes could get you in your home months later. You just never know. So
Yeah.
that's what it's all about.
And I learned so much just from picking up the phone and calling you because
Yeah.
I needed to understand some Spanish that I
Yeah.
wish I knew.
Qué bueno,
And-
qué bueno.
Yes. Un poquito.
Un poquito, sí.
¿Dónde está el baño? That's about as much as I know. But I need to like start learning.
Lo hablas bien, lo hablas bien. You're doing great,
I
you're
love
doing
it.
great. Keep it up.
Fear not. Get
No.
out of my comfort zone. But it was just really awesome. I learned a lot just in the few minutes that I was able to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
So definitely give Eric a call. And I love the support local because I'm all about small
Has to be.
businesses. And it's local. We've got to feed our own. We've got to take
Yes.
care of our own people. And that is so, so important, you know?
That's one thing. You know, we have everything we need here in the Queen City.
Yeah.
But, you know, you have from local churches that are great.
Oh,
you know,
yes.
You got, you know, Gospel Baptist Church. I go there, and they're fantastic with the local.
Where's that?
They're right behind the Red Arrow with the blue buses. You know, we pick
Oh.
up a lot of inner city youth here in the church every single Sunday morning at 10 a.m. But you have, you know, wonderful food banks here.
Yes.
You know, we got everything we need here, right? And we got to keep it here,
Yes.
right? And that's what it's all about. But we got to keep it local, you know, from the salon, you know, to mortgage companies to
Yeah.
dealership. We got to keep it local. you
Shop
know.
local.
Shop local. Keep
Skip
everything
the Amazon, you know.
Yes.
And you know what? I think the beauty is when you shop local, you're connecting with more people.
Absolutely.
And I think that's like the biggest gift is connecting with people.
Yes.
Is just it's just really important. And the lack of connection over the past 4 years has been horrible. And I'm grateful that we're going to start coming into like we need to build.
We
We
gotta
need to
unify.
unite, you know, on common grounds.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, what's important?
Yeah.
Children.
Children, family, our
Family,
future.
Our future.
And our education system.
Yes.
You know.
And how we spend our money. And we need to be showing up at the alderman boards and the school board meetings to find out what's really going on. Because I have always been transparency and accountability. That's what I ran on for my special election in Ward 6, accountability and transparency. And there's not a lot of transparency going on with the school district, and it's really disappointing. And smoke and mirrors, it should be all laid out.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
all kids matter. I
Yes.
said that the other day. We should know what phase 2 is for the school district.
Right.
You know, why would you want to tear down Beach Street School and put it in a park where's the park, the kids? Where are the
Right.
kids going to play? They couldn't even answer that question. Where are the kids going to play? And let's face it, with construction, we really need, it takes like, what is that going to take, 2-3 years without
Right.
a park? Right at Beach Street?
Right, we need to keep these kids active. You know?
Kids need to be active. It's so, so important. You know, the basketball, the whole 9 yards. And so, anyways, get active, show up, ask great questions, be positive, be part of the solution.
Right.
You know? Shop local, and we can't walk around with our blinders on anymore.
And you know what they say, building youth is better than mending men, right? It starts in the home.
Yes.
And if we can get our kids to, you know, be actively engaged and understanding that everything starts in the home,
It
right?
does.
Parents need to be part of these kids. You know, don't just let them out on the street. Be with them, spend time with them, love them, support them, because one day they're too, you know, they're going to be parents some days, and that's what it's all about. So I'm just grateful that I'm here.
So grateful.
And I'm happy to be with you. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for your time, and
Oh
thank
my
you for all your
God.
viewers for, you know, allowing me to be here. And it's a privilege and a blessing.
Well, it's a privilege and a blessing, and I'm so grateful you said yes.
Absolutely.
And shop local, stay connected with people, ask lots of great questions, and we need to knowledge up. And, you know, everyone, I'm like, Thanksgiving is just
Right around the corner.
around the corner. So wishing everyone
A happy and blessed Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Spend time with your family.
Yes.
You know, it's the only time of the year where we're at the Thanksgiving table and then we beat each other up for a TV, right? Forget about the TV, stay home. Don't go Black Friday shopping. Stores will hate me now. No, I'm just kidding, just kidding.
You know what? It's about staying grateful
Absolutely.
and asking, you know, everyone around the table, what are you grateful for? And what can we overcome together? So until next time, stay chill, and God bless Manchester, and God bless USA. Thank you, Eric.
For that.